Hello people out there of this Destiny world, it's your boy Awesome Teachy here back with another video. It's been quite some time. Last one, going back, I'll begin at Dark Below. Um, Obviously, the past about almost a week now, we've heard a lot of stuff about the House of Wolves, a lot of hype. Watched a little bit of the Bungie Twitch TV interview for about an hour today, 11 o'clock Pacific time. It'll also be next week. I don't remember if it's, I think it's Trials of Osiris. One of the next two. There's two more. Basically, it's gonna be every Wednesday until the launch of the new expansion pack on May 19th. All at 11 a.m. Pacific time. I'll probably make another video about just some of the recaps of those things. I might get that out here in the next few days. But what I wanted to do today was something that I was trying to plan on doing, but after today's release of what the upgrade paths are going to be for the next DLC, I had all these engrams in here thinking an idea, and I think I've already had people confirm it doesn't work. It wasn't worth... It was worth a try to my point, because if me decoding these purple engrams would have more than likely turned into energy and shards anyway, because I have a lot of very good weapons. But with me being able to decode these things and only have one chance of getting a new, or getting a RNG roll of upgrades, with the new upgrade path, I guess I'll spill this out. You're actually able to use for some strange or mode of light, I think one of the currency and some glimmer, and obviously the weapon. You're able to reforge any legendary weapon you want. I don't know if that pertains actually to. I think I think only legendary weapons of like like Crucible or Vanguard, or any of your factions, those things. I don't think any raid weapons will actually be able to do that. I think they're preset. And don't know for your armor. I think it's just weapons. Armor though, if this does work, if my whole plan was to decode these and to get the new upgraded weapons with no effort at all, because I just decode them and give me one instead of me having to go and get 115 plus marks to buy them. It's a lot of work. But since I know I can upgrade them, I might as well take these out now, long anticipated. Decode all of these purple engrams here. And go visit Master Elro over here. And let's see what we can pull, because if I don't like what I get, I can just later on store it in my vault till the DLC drops and just reforge them. So let's start off with the one heavy. Should we? Yeah, let's start off with the one heavy I have. Let's see what we get. And ooh, this has actually been one I was actually waiting for quite. This is the new Monarch one, isn't it? This is the new Monarch, and I get I'll get tripod in that thing. Alright, a little bit more velocity with a hard launch. I get quick draw, heavy payload. It's already got a very maxed out one, and javelin. So this thing could actually be very, very good. And then Grenader, mediocre. Much worth keeping. Much worth upgrading as well. Does arc damage, which honestly I've been lacking a arc damage launcher, so that is very nice. Let's go secondary. So I feel like primary is gonna be probably the biggest one. So let's go one secondary at a time here. Of course, I get energy off that one. So let's not go with that one. Again. Alrighty, the Chosen. Being that surface C, we're in future war cult. Alright, solar. Pretty good range. Pray this revenge basically without the stability it's looking like. 4 rounds, I get unflinching. Snapshot, send it, so I got a lot of range, great. And then skip rounds, and then clown cartridge. Not particularly good, but like I said, worth keeping for just future things for reforging. Let's get the next two out of the way here. The next one I get another chosen. Cool. Okay. Likes to give me future war cult. They have future war cult. This one off the bat, I can see it's got double down on spawn weapon, occasionally gains additional ammo. Alright, PvP. Actually, that's actually probably pretty good in PvP now, because of the whole weapon drops with the bricks now. High caliber rounds, send it, skip rounds, and mulligan. So, 2 of the same kind. I'm probably going to dismantle one of those, just because they're 2 of the same kind. I'll probably keep this one, because I have Black Hammer and Icebreaker, but I kind of like Another solar 331. What any sniper anyway. All right, last one of the special. Ooh, oh man, we are getting good because look what I have on me right now. I have a Judgment 5 or 6, 7. It's a 6, Judgment 6. I'm not going to Roman numerals. But I want to say hands down next to Fairwinter's Lyre or whatever you want to call that one. This is probably one of the best rolls I've gotten. This was a random one given me by New Monarch, a hunter, when it leveled up to level 3 or 4 or something like that. And I get a full auto mode. This one I already had. It's only 300, does void. Full auto. I have a little bit more. If I have it on this one, so this one gains a little more range and impact. So full auto, a field scout, and a shot package. So very, very good stat rolls. Comparatively to Fairwinter's Lair, this has a little less range and a little less impact. And I mean, slightly less impact. So honestly, this is basically the very 2-year younger brother of the Fairwinter's Lair in PvP and really PvE. This thing just wrecks Minotaurs and those things on Vaulted Glass. Like 2 to 3 shots will wreck a level 30 Minotaur, hands down. So that's a nice one. Well, let's see what my new one got me here. Alright, so we get knee pads, which I don't really like this new one they've introduced here, but Field Scout, Hammered Forge, high caliber rounds, and then rangefinder. So this thing, besides shot package, I can combo the Hammered Forge and rangefinder. This thing could very well be just as good as the one I have now. Much worth actually. I might reforge it just because I'm in love with my Judgment 6. I might reforge to get myself to these weapons here. My ideal shotgun, I have to say, with this being as slow as it is full auto, I never really use the full auto. It's slow enough to where the full auto, I can pull the trigger faster than the full auto can. So the full auto in this case is not really applicable, especially since how inaccurate it is. So I would honestly like rangefinder, shot package, and field scout probably, so I can get my 7 rounds. So then I can probably get a little more range on this thing. So this thing could have Fairwinter's Lair potential of being as good as. But I love this thing. I was using it not too long ago in the Crucible and was wrecking with it. Alright, now for the moment of truth. Let's get ourselves going on with the primaries. Number 1, more energy. Awesome. Number 2, Beeline Trauma. I already have one of these, but let's see what this one looks like here. We got Rodeo. Not bad. I think the other one has Rodeo. I think the other one has Rodeo, range finder or something like that, and Firefly. So this one, I guess, here is Rodeo, so increased stability while dealing damage. Reduce. Oh, okay, no, this one just reduces recoil as you fire. Okay, cool. High caliber rounds, I always like those. Nightfalls with whatnot without Angry on. Explosive rounds are also very nice. This might even be a really good PvP one, actually, because those explosive rounds really kind of blur vision. I've kind of seen when they've hit me before, and I've actually seen other footage of it. They do blur vision, which could help at all. Precision optics, those are terrible. And then Mulligan might be okay. I never really see Mulligan working. I have to say it's a very low percentage. I don't know the percentage. I've tried looking for it. I'm sure it's out there. But let's go on to the last 2 we have here. We'll decode for us. Next one, the Do-Gooder. I believe I was leveling up a Do-Gooder before, and it had pretty high stability upgrades. Let's see what this one's got. This one's going to have hipfire bonus, snapshot, fitted stock, and skip rounds with a rangefinder. Now, yeah, I mean, it's pretty mediocre. I mean, I guess the rangefinder will help. I don't think damage drop-offs in Destiny don't seem as applicable as they really should be with being that low of range. I can still hit guys from pretty far distances with this thing. It's harder to hit with an auto rifle across the distance because of how inaccurate and how quickly they shoot, but I'm still dealing the same damage. So I don't really. Rangefinder is only 10% increase, a 10 or 15% increase if I'm correct. So I don't know. We'll see if I'll reforge that one or if it will just turn into energy. Last one. Oh, well, there's energy. So, got a handful of energy. Let's toss my lovely machines back in here. So, another Beeline Trauma. Another Do-Gooder. 2 Chosens. and my Astonisher. I'm terrible at pronouncing stuff. So don't get me wrong for that one. But anyway, I'm faction to New Monarch. My Titan is not leveled up in New Monarch at all because I'm already at rank 3 or whatnot in my Hunter. And I thought, why waste the time getting to rank 3 to get my stuff on my Titan while I can just use my Hunter and every other level to level up. Plus, my Titan is not my main. My main is my Hunter. This is potentially level 32. I still need to level up a little bit more. My Hunter's 32. That's where I got my New Monarch from. I have gotten my Judgment from there. I have gotten a 300 fusion rifle. I think it was a Purifier Void at the time. I have gotten a Vanquisher, which I loved the Vanquisher. I was doing really, really well with it in the Iron Band when it first came out, before the nerf of the auto rifles. And I really wanted this rocket launcher. I really wanted a 331 version as best I can, as close as I can to this thing, my Judgment 6, and I also wanted the Red Hand 10, Red Hand 9, something like that, the hand cannon from New Monarch, mainly because it came with explosive rounds and rangefinder, and it had, I think, like 12 rounds in the mag, so it was a very good overall hand cannon. And so I wanted that, and another little thing to leak out too is that weapon is actually available for purchase from the New Monarch faction. As I saw on the Bungie Twitch live stream this morning. It's called live stream. The live stream this morning. All new factions. I don't know if they're getting all new weapons. They may get reruns of the new weapons. Some were. I obviously know the Red Hand was a re-weapon. There was some new weapons I know from the Crucible and the Vanguard. All the weapons, if there are duplicates of them, like the Red Hand, they have a new look to them, so you can get a different feel with them. There are a number of new upgrades for the weapons. I did not quite get quick enough glance at them. They didn't really go over them all. I don't really know if they wanted to. I think they kind of kept you kind of lingering in to kind of get it when it comes out. Alrighty here. So as we finish up now, we had of ourselves all of the nice weapons that we had. Probably going to probably not going to upgrade any. I might upgrade the rocket launcher as is. I do like the shells on it. I'll probably end up reforging things. That's one little thing I'll probably touch with. I know a lot of people are probably going to be making some videos and some overviews of the Bungie live stream. I'm hopefully going to be able to get a recording on what my take was and from what I kind of got from it, and just my outlook on what to kind of, I guess, prepare for. I don't know if that's really the word or just really the thing, but just to look forward to, I guess, really is what it is, from what we know right now. So without further ado, I will get myself on out to the open out here, and I will catch you guys in the next video. This is Awesome TG, signing out.